You and Coach kind of been able to move on from things.
How have you and Monty kind of been able to move on?
I haven't spoken to Monty. No, I haven't spoken to him at all. Ever since the game.
So not even
No.
Over that changes soon?
I'm here.
Are you happy to be here, DA?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Things are close to escalating in Phoenix, and it's not only that, but there's even more drama around the league before the season even starts.
Sit back and let me dig through this chaos. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it.
First of all, I should have caught this in the initial press conference. Look at Ayton's reaction on his max contract.
Your initial reaction once the Suns matched the Pacers off?
I was happy. It was all done, I guess.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
And with the latest passive-aggressive comment from the intro, now everyone is really sensing the tension between him and the coach. So, of course, Monty Williams had to respond and he tried to downplay it.
There's a number of guys I haven't talked to. As I said earlier this summer, like they needed a break from me, the gym. Unless you were in the gym like every day.
The problems that these two had throughout last season that even impacted the contract negotiations are seemingly at their peak. To make matters even more interesting, the Suns cannot easily just press the nuclear button and trade him if it gets even worse, because in that max contract, DeAndre also has a 1-year no-trade clause. So either they find a way to make it work, or this could be a season of implosion for the Phoenix Suns. Next up is a real heartbreaking update from Lonzo Ball. Initially, he was given a 6 to 8 week recovery for an injury that happened in January, but he never came back. And this is from yesterday.
So can't run or jump. So there's like a range from like 30 to 60 degrees when my knee is bent that I have like no force. Until I can do those things, I can't play. So I did rehab. It was getting better, but it was not to a point where I can get out there and actually go out there and run at, full speed or jump. So surgery is the next step. This is definitely something I've never dealt with. Even the doctors are a little, surprised about it a little bit.
Let me remind you that at the moment of his injury on January 14th, the Bulls were number 1 in the East. And while some of that was the easier schedule at the beginning, a lot of it was also the phenomenal play and especially defense from both Lonzo and Caruso.
From that point on, injuries started to pile up and the Bulls slided down the standings.
Ball is an extremely important piece to this team, and it's scary that the team is bracing for a possible season-ending recovery. Let's hope that this won't be the case. And this Russell Westbrook story is straight up trash, so I need to call out the reporter on his BS and for trying to stir things up. In yesterday's video, I specifically praised Russell for how he handled a tough question about the Lakers not wanting him to be there.
Whether that they want me here or not doesn't really matter. Honestly, my job is to be a professional, show up to work like I've always done thus far, do my job the best way I know how to.
Well, Bill Plaschke from the Los Angeles Times asked that question and then completely flipped the narrative and called his answer combative in his article. You see how he conveniently cut the quote right here, so for anyone that hasn't seen the video and heard the tone with which it was said, along with the context later on, just reading this half quote sure sounds combative. Then he created a narrative and wrote an entire piece on it. Plaschke was criticized heavily on Reddit, and I love the reactions. Trying to craft your own narrative and twist someone else's words to say something that is the complete opposite of what they meant, that's total BS. The NBA has enough drama as it is, and there's no need for creating more with fake quotes and twisting words.
All of this, and it's not even the preseason. Hey, I'm less than 5K away from 600,000 subscribers, so hit that button. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.